car today. I just feel like it's such a grey, dark, ominous background. But I have come to a place called, I don't actually know what, there's a little, I'm guessing it used to be a farm, and all the little buildings are tiny little businesses. And I've come here because I saw a flower trug, which is something that I've been looking for ages. I saw a flower trug here a couple of days ago and I wish I got it. So I've come back, and then I'm also going to go to Mama Feelgoods and have a little bit of a post-workout snack because I've just been to the gym. So I'm going to have a little post-workout snack, have some time to myself. I've got my book before I start my day. So it's quite early, so it's quite quiet here, which is quite nice. Hey, I've just got home and I've got changed because I wanted to film the review of this dress for my socials and I hadn't done that yet. And I knew that today it was going to be sunny, so I thought I may as well just wait and get the filming done today. So that's why I was wearing a different outfit this morning. But I can wear this now, and obviously don't want to get it stained, but it's okay. If I do, I can just wash it. I got my Trug, and I didn't get to show you around the place, unfortunately, because when I went there, it was actually closed, and I was looking at the timings on the window, and then the lady was in there, and she actually just let me in to come and buy it, but I obviously didn't want to stick around and browse because they weren't officially open, so I didn't get to show you around. But yeah, this is the Trug. It was £10, which is just such a good price because they're normally 30 online. And now I can collect all my flowers and bits from the garden and feel very whimsical, which is always my goal. So I think I've got another video to film, and then I think I am gonna get outside. It's just such nice weather today. Although I could deadhead this evening when it's a bit cooler. I'm not sure. I'm used to decide. But I've got some editing to do today, and gonna take Sunday on a lovely walk this evening, I think. And I also want to make some soda bread because I made a soda bread last week or the week before, and it was really delicious and very easy to make, and we're running out of bagels and we have bread in the morning, so I want to make sure that we've got bread for breakfast. So yeah, I think I'm going to do a soda bread again because it's just so tasty. It's my favourite type of bread, I think. I know everyone goes on about sourdough, but honestly, soda bread should be the popular one because it tastes like cake. I've been trying my best to walk around with bare feet because I know that it strengthens your legs and your feet, and I really hate it because I get cold feet, or I don't like the feeling of walking around in bare feet. I'm such like a sock, or I guess socks is okay, but yeah, I'm a sock or a slipper gal, and obviously in the summer when it's hot, I don't really want to be wearing socks, so I've ended up wearing bare feet a lot. But apparently it's really good for you, because have you heard of the Vivo barefoot shoes, which I would quite like to try, but they strengthen your foot muscles, and I think it's really good for posture and longevity, and you know, I'm obsessed with that. So I've been trying to wear bare feet as much as possible and walk around in the house without shoes on, but sometimes I like wearing shoes in the house as well because I feel more like I'm working. But I guess I feel like more one with the world, and it's good to go outside and get connected with the earth if you kind of believe in all that kind of stuff, which I really do. It can help you feel grounded, so sometimes I try and walk around in the garden in barefoot as well. This is a little bit of a tangent because I was totally not coming on to say that. I was gonna say that I'm really excited because I just did my first ever TikTok shop purchase. You know, I've been talking about Perfect Head Matcher and I have it every day and we really love it. Well, they have flash sales on their TikTok live. So I just went on And then TikTok also gave me a 70% discount. So I got 3 packets of their blueberry matcha, which can range between £9 and £15 plus shipping. But I got it for £6 including shipping because TikTok gave me a first time buyer voucher and they had a flash sale. I'm just in shock. I'm so excited because we've been spending about £9 a packet and it lasts us about a week, so that does add up. It can be like £40 a month for matcha. And the way that I've been justifying it obviously is it's a lot cheaper than buying matcha out, because at one point I was buying a lot of matcha out and about, whereas I'm at home a lot more now these days, and yeah, I feel like if I have things in the cupboard then I'm more likely to want to stick around home, and I don't feel like I need to go out and get a coffee or anything like that. I'm much more enjoying just being at home this year than I was last year. Last year I kind of felt like I needed to go out or, you know, go sit in a coffee shop a bit more and do some work from there, whereas yeah, I'm really enjoying using my office and staying at home. So I'm such a homebody. I was just thinking about how hungry I was, and I was waiting for this to arrive so that I could make some lunch with it, because I just wanted to have a quick lunch, and I caved and bought something to assist. So let's get this open. Oh, it's very compact. Okay. It is a Ninja smoothie maker because I have a Smeg blender and it's so tricky to clean because you have to take all the parts off, and I'm really meticulous about things like that being clean. I just, yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that. But because we take it apart, it's all the parts, because to clean it you have to take all the parts off, and over time they've just got loose and now it just leaks into the blender. So making a smoothie becomes a huge ordeal because it all leaks into the bottom of the blender and it's just not good. So it's prevented me from making smoothies. But I'm very concerned about the amount of fibre in my diet, and I just find that having a smoothie is a really good way of getting lots of fibre in. So and I obviously use my protein powder. So I bought this Ninja one because it's a cup. It's a bit like the old, well, they're not old, but like the Bullet. Is it called a Bullet? You know those blenders? NutriBullet that everyone went mad for. It's a bit like that kind of thing, so you can just drink it out of the cup once you've blended it, which I like the idea of. And it said it's much easier to clean because it's just you clean the blade and the cup rather than like having to take it all apart. It's 700 watts and the Smeg blender was 800 watts. So it's slightly less powerful, but it's still quite powerful considering it's a cup blender. I think the NutriBullet was less powerful than that. And you can get little portable ones of these and stuff, which is cool, but I'm not interested in that. But yeah, I think they were about 350 watts or 400 watts or something like that. But I do like to use frozen vegetables. I use frozen cauliflower and frozen spinach in my smoothies, so it's important for it to be quite powerful. So I'm going to give this a try now. The cup is plastic. Actually, my Smeg was plastic as well. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is, and I should have been a bit more prepared, but I'll do it now, is I'm going to put all the bits that I want to put into the smoothie into it, and then I'm going to let them melt a little bit, and then I can whiz it up just so that I make sure that it actually blends okay. But I like that it's got 2 cups because I can do one for me and I can do one for George, and it's going to be a very quick, easy lunch because I kind of have had breakfast and then I've had brunch today. So I'm going to have a quick lunch, and then because we're both free this evening, we can have a nice dinner together and go for a walk. So it's nice to have a little evening off because I've not really seen him that much many evenings this week. And oh, it comes with a little lid, so you can screw the lid on and drink from the spout if you want to take it out with you. So I really like that. That's good for if I want to have a protein smoothie straight after the gym. That's really good. I'll make sure this is linked down below so you know which one I've got. I absolutely love this blender, it's so good. I'm just gonna pop it over. I'll put it in here. It's amazing. So I'm gonna make, I need to just tidy the kitchen a little bit. I've just kind of dumped things around. We had our Amazon delivery, and this tahini is the only tahini. It is so good. They sell it in Waitrose, I think, and then I also get it. I tend to get it from Amazon. Yeah, and then just remember I was saying about the basket? I've got the screws for that, so I can do that, but I'll probably do it tomorrow. I kind of ran out of time. I kind of forgot about the soda bread, but that's fine because there is still time to make it. I'm actually feeling on track today. Last week I felt like I was constantly trying to catch up with myself. And then this week I'm feeling much more relaxed, and I finished a little bit earlier, so plenty of time to make soda bread before George finishes work. So that's really nice, and it's a Friday, so it kind of feels a bit, I mean it's not my weekend because I'm working on Saturday and Sunday, but it kind of feels like a nice little weekend treat to finish a little bit earlier. Feels stickier than what I remember from last time, so let's just hope for the best. Final job before we go on our dog walk is to deadhead all the flowers, and I can finally get outside after a week of rain, and the ground is looking a little bit messy, so there's lots to do, but it shouldn't take too long. Just back from the walk, we did some photos on the walk as well, because it's a sunny evening and it's been so rainy, so it was a good chance to get some photos on the way back. There's some washing to put away, which is exciting, and I'm going to try some of the soda bread, and then we are going to get ready for bed not too long after that. So I wanted to say thank you so much for joining me today, and if you liked it, then give it a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!